How you guys going? Have to excuse me, I sort of lost my voice a few days ago, so it's still coming back. Just wanted to tell you guys how I'm going. Been in Sydney for 4 months now, and it's going quite well. Working at Caltex in Sydney, near the airport in Kingsford. Broke up with my girlfriend from America, Lucia. It was pretty crazy because I hadn't even met her, and I was even thinking about going and visiting her in America and stuff, and it was just too much. I'd just come back from Sydney, and then I was thinking about moving to America, so just realised I was rushing things. But pretty much been sick with the flu for the last 4 days, and it's given me a lot of time to think about things, think about life in general. I'm just sitting here like in Sydney, been working at Caltex for the last 4 months, and just thinking, what am I going to do with my life, And I'm thinking like maybe I should do something in the community, help people like I used to, like I don't know, if you look at my old videos, you can see that I used to be into religion and God and things like that, and those things have sort of been pushed into the background, if you like. But I just feel like it's time for me to come out of hibernation and step up and make a difference in life. So I'm thinking about going into politics. And that's pretty full on, but I just feel like, why not? I'm not really doing anything in my life right now, and just looking at the political situation of Australia at the moment. I'm not sure if you're aware, but Australia's got a hung parliament. Liberal and Labor have come 50-50 in the votes, and so it's up to the Independents and the Green MP to sort of decide who's going to end up leading the country. And just looking at, watching the news, looking at a lot of how the politics is going, just made me realise, like, why don't I make a difference in the community and in the country? And I thought, why didn't, like, originally I wanted to do that. I got into a degree in political science and theology, and then ended up moving to Perth because of my girlfriend at the time, and just forgot all about my dreams and aspirations. But now it's time to get back on track. And I was thinking about maybe even starting a Catholic party that is like anti-abortion, anti-euthanasia, anti-contraception, and stands up for everything the Catholic Church believes in. So I thought that would be interesting. If I got into politics, what I'd want to do is increase taxes on abortion clinics, increase taxes on contraception pills and condoms, and I would speed up the ETS, put a tax on carbon, and I would start the emission trading scheme, and I would reduce pollution that's causing the greenhouse gases and the world to heat up, because I believe the scientists are right. I mean, I've seen documentaries where they actually said that the ice is melting. Whether or not that is because of the heat, or whether or not that's caused by mankind or caused by natural elements, is another question. But the fact that the world is heating up, no one can deny that. But pretty much, I guess, I just want to make a difference in the community. I mean, I've been created for a reason. God's created me for a reason, and I just have to figure out what that reason is. And I need to stop living for myself and start living for others. And I realise I'm finally on the right track. And I feel like Tony Abbott, you know, is a Catholic, and he's supposed to stand up for what is right as a Catholic and Catholic values and morals, but he just seems a bit complacent at the moment. And when you need, I think in a way he's let the church down in a way, because I thought he would be pushing against abortion more. I thought he'd be pushing against euthanasia and things like that a lot more, and he's in a party that allowed Medicare funding for abortions. So I thought that's a bit interesting. I think we need politicians like, have you seen that movie Saving Grace, where that guy abolished slavery in England? I think we need people like that in the politics. I think that's what we're lacking. I think the people are looking for a strong leader that stands up to their own convictions, regardless of what people think and what society at the time is saying about the situation. And we need a politician, a leader that has moral convictions. And, you know, if you like Jesus was probably the greatest politician. He was a political activist in his own right, and he didn't just stand up for moral, like, you know, Jewish, Judeo-Christian ethics, but also really encouraged the value of the human person and the intrinsic value of humanity. And I just think, like, instead of saying, you know, abortion's wrong and ban abortion and all that, like, it's all well and good to stand outside abortion clinics and protest against abortion and hand out little feet and things like that, but if you really want to end abortion, you have to change the policies in which created and allowed abortion clinics in the first place. So I feel like if I really want to make a difference in the world, I need to get into politics. So that's where I'm leaning at the moment, and I feel really peaceful and excited. And it's just whether or not which party to join at the moment, or to start my own party, I guess. But I was talking to my mate, it costs a lot of money to start your own party and to campaign, and then you have to get people behind you. But I figured that if I get enough people that are against abortion, and I get a petition together, and I get enough of the country petition against that, and I show Tony Abbott or Julia Gillard that petition, and I'll say, like, you know, if you don't crack down on abortion clinics, if you don't increase taxes on abortion clinics, if you don't remove Medicare funding from abortion clinics, then all these people on this petition will not be voting for you in the next election. And they won't like that, especially if I can get enough people that would make a real effect on the party. So anyway, I like your comments on this. Please be constructive, not deconstructive. Please be positive, not negative. And if you are going to be negative, please have good, valid, mature reasons why to be negative. Okay guys, it's been a while since I've talked to you guys like this. I miss you guys, and you'll definitely be hearing from me a lot more, because I'm giving more time for the community and more time for others. Okay, see ya, bye.